guys. How is everyone today? So I'm going to take some small little clips and put this video together because I'm running errands, but it's very hot outside and my camera is going to get hot if I let it just sit. So it'll be a little bit kind of clipped together, but hopefully that works for you guys. What I wanted to talk about is Love Meg. You know, I guess she's taking tips from Brianna K on how to deal with questions or feedback because she's just getting super snappy over on Instagram, and I saw it on her Instagram story first, and then a couple of you guys sent it to me as well. I'll throw it right here so you can pause to read it. Essentially, one of her followers was venting a little bit about the fact that she released this lovemeg.video where she's expecting people to pay for content. And it's a fair, it was a fair comment. It wasn't name calling or bashing or, calling Meg a greedy scammer like some other people have. And I've called her greedy my damn self because I think that what she has displayed is greedy type behavior. But as you can see, the comment was not cruel or anything like that. And Meg decided to not only respond, but also then screenshot it and make an example out of this follower. I don't understand why people do this when it's really not warranted. I understand sometimes comments are worth, shining a spotlight on and talking about it. But with something like this, I just didn't feel like it was warranted. And she's done this more than once where she'll get snappy and then she'll put it on her Instagram stories to prove a point, even though she's not proving a point. Let's be real. All it was really showing people how bitchy she is. And I only say that to say I understand that sometimes it can be called for, but in this situation it was definitely not called for. The person that left that comment, I would say they definitely unfollowed Meg after that exchange, just because why would you continue to follow someone who is getting so snappy with you and being bitchy? I wouldn't. But I guess we're just kind of at the point where Meg and Brianna and some of these other influencers like Erin Williams, I know she does it a lot. I guess their thing now is just going to be to get snippy with anyone who has feedback or questions that they don't feel like they want to answer. It's just a really bad look, and I've talked about this a lot where when you're an influencer, your personality is your brand. You're selling your personality, your style, your the way that you take care of your kids. All of that is a part of your brand, and that's what keeps people coming back. So if you're going to be a bitch about it, then expect to lose subscribers. And when you're a full-time YouTuber, a position that you never want to put yourself in is where people no longer like you. As a YouTuber, once you lose that, that kindness factor, and I'm not even saying that you have to be kind all of the time, but once you kind of get bitchy with people and show this other side to you, it's very off-putting for subscribers, and it's extremely off-putting for anyone else who might come across your content. If you're constantly getting snippy with people and then you have commentary channels like myself talking about it, I don't know how you expect to have longer success on YouTube. So I just find the whole thing to be a little cringy, considering how any comment or question that is not something that is in favor of them or is not there to stroke their ego or give them brownie points for just existing, I guess that you're going to be snapped off on. But the other thing that I want to talk about is a little bit more detail as far as that comment goes, because Meg wants to paint it as if people who watched her for free on YouTube, now if they don't want to pay for her content, then the content was never worth it. What she needs to understand is that providing content on free through YouTube, you're like Meg, you're making cleaning and decorating and organizing videos, and once in a while a Disney travel vlog. That is not content to most people. I think that's something that a lot of us would agree on. To most people, that's not something that is worth paying for, especially when there are so many other channels on YouTube that do the same type of content and they're not charging to access it. You want to know how to organize your kitchen? There's 1,000 or more videos all over YouTube. You want to know about tips to save money at Disney? There's 1,000 videos like that. You want to know how to do a DIY bathroom remodel? There's tons of videos from other people, and let's be honest, probably people that are much more qualified to be doing a DIY tutorial when it comes to trying to remodel your kitchen or your bathroom. Not saying that you have to be qualified to do that, because whatever, like, we can all make the content that we want to. But the thing that Meg forgets to realize is that why would they pay her when someone who really knows what they're doing and has expertise providing this type of tutorial is giving it to people for free on YouTube? Why would they pay for that? Her content is not anything special. And I feel like anytime I talk about this, I have to also just remind everyone that I'm not doing anything special either. But I'm also not here rolling out a radiantbrit.video paid platform to ask you guys to pay to watch my content. I would never do that. If I were to ever, which I don't even see it on the radar even in the further future, if I were to release a member program, it might be at some point in time to do members only lives, just because I do feel like when you get a smaller group of people together, you're able to interact with them a little bit, a little more like one-on-one, if that makes sense. And like I said, I don't even see that in my further future, but if there was one thing that I can say, okay, well, that might make a little bit of sense. But even then, it would never be $6 a month. It would be like $1.99 a month. And it would only be to have a smaller group present for live streams. That's it. But it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, who do you think you are sitting there snapping off on people? She needs a reality check, because this age of influencer where the condescending, bitchy influencer is on its way out. So the ones that are still out here doing halfway decent, I hope that they stay that way, because as soon as you're known as like a snippy bitch, good luck coming back from that. But either way, I'm gonna run my first errand and I will check in with you guys as soon as I'm done. So I'll see you in just a sec. Hello, you guys. I'm back. I went and visited with my dad for a while and talked to him about some stuff, which is always fun. I got a milkshake from Five Guys, and yeah, took care of a couple of other errands that I needed to run. So now I'm on my way back home. Nothing too exciting, but I wanted to finish up my thoughts on Love Meg, and I think that's it for this video. Influencer landscape is going to be changing over the next year or two. I've said this before, I think that the panini has changed the way a lot of us spend our time. And whether that's maybe it showed you to spend more time with your family, maybe it showed you that you wanted to spend more time traveling or working on a hobby that you really enjoy, or taking your kids out for adventures more often. I do think that it changed just the way a lot of us perceive what we tolerate and what we are okay with kind of doing in our free time, if that makes sense. And when you think of that impact versus people consuming entitled influencers, I just don't think that the tolerance is there anymore. I think that at one point in time, it was, we're watching these people make a lot of money by cleaning their houses and showing Target hauls. And while back in like 2015 to 2018, even 2019, that didn't really bother a whole lot of us. When everything came to a screeching halt for most of us, and then you have these influencers that are still sitting on their channel, taking PPP loans, traveling, not abiding by mask mandates, and some of them are spreading misinformation about the vaccine. And I don't know, it just turns into this situation of kind of feeling like, why am I supporting this person? Why am I still, kind of listening to this nonsense when this person has shown me who they really are? And not only have they shown me who they really are, which is greedy, because let's be honest, if you're going to take a PPP loan when you don't need it, your job is sitting at home and cleaning your bathroom or organizing your kitchen, and you're taking a PPP loan when you don't need it. That is the epitome of greed. And then you're going to double down and come back to said platform and ask people to start paying to watch the same shitty content behind a paywall. There just are not many people that are going to sit and look at that and think, yeah, this is a really great way to spend my free time. This is exactly what I want to do. But just as easily as I can say, there are probably some people that think about it the way I do, where it's like, why am I sitting here watching this garbage nonsense? I also realize that there's other people that get really attached to the influencers that they watch, and it's upsetting to see them become so greedy and just snap back at people. So I definitely understand kind of both sides of what the viewer might be thinking or experiencing. But I don't know. To me, the snappy influencer, like what we're seeing with Love Meg and Brianna K, is just a really bad look. It's not, it's just not what anyone asked for. People ask questions not to be snapped off on. They ask questions to either be ignored or receive an answer. Nobody needs, a bitchy response. And that's just kind of how I feel about it. So either way, I'm going to continue to make my way home, and hopefully you guys are having a good long weekend. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.